I'm David Foy. I'm the president of Agency59, and I've been with the company for the last 15 years. You know, it really depends on what's happening with our clients' business. As our clients become busy, we become busy. So we begin to ramp up with them. Typically, you know, we're in the office between 8 and 9 in the morning, and generally most of the staff leave around 6:30 to try to get home to their families. Do they work second shifts at home? For many of them, yes, they do. For some of them, no. You know, it comes down to the type of business you're working on. It comes down to what you want to do in your career. If you really want to succeed, you'll put in the hours. You'll rise above the rest of the crop. So, and you know, we work with deadlines, very tight deadlines, and so you're putting in hours. I have clients out in Vancouver. I have clients here in Toronto. So when it's 11 o'clock here in Toronto, it's 8 o'clock there, and they're still working, many of them. So we're exchanging emails well into the night. But we try to not make it a sweatshop. But it depends on the project. If something needs to get done, we'll be there. The working environment in a full-service ad agency is very much of a collaborative environment. There's a lot of crossover these days. A lot of mass advertising is actually picking up a lot of response tracking mechanisms into their campaigns. So they often come and approach us and ask us for help in terms of setting up QR codes or doing, you know, helping put response language into the campaign itself to generate a response, even though it's a brand campaign. Travel really depends on where your clients are and what you're doing with your clients in terms of some of the work. I have clients out in Vancouver. I've had them in Winnipeg, and so yes, I travel once a quarter traditionally to my clients out west. It doesn't involve a lot of travel, so to me it's pretty minor. I've traveled in the past, in my past agencies, on a monthly basis, but as I've risen in my career, I don't have to travel as much. I've got staff that will do a lot of that travel for me. You know, most of our junior people are more hands-on in the office, working to support their account supervisors and account directors. So the junior people don't have to do necessarily a lot of travel. Occasionally, they will, depending on what's required of them. If we have to go to a shoot and do a shoot on location somewhere, if we're filming for JPtv or if we're doing photo shoots for print advertising, then yeah, we'll bring some junior people with us. Social media and the internet are really a phenomenally attractive media for direct response, because it's so immediate, it's so measurable, it's almost the perfect medium for direct marketing. It used to be years ago that when we did a direct mail campaign, you'd get a response from your campaign about 4 to 6 weeks after you've done your campaign, mailed out your campaign. We know within the first couple of hours of an e-marketing campaign which offer is generating the best response. We can make adjustments on the fly. It's just a very flexible, affordable, and trackable medium. So social media and e-marketing has become incredibly important for direct marketing. And more of our work is becoming very integrated. So even though we might be sending out direct mail, we'll drive people online to personal URLs so that we can track who's come in from a mailing. They're on the web, they're actually interacting on the web, giving us information, giving us their email, and we can communicate to them more often through e-marketing. I've learned some lessons. I'm not sure if they're regrets. I think there's an old adage, hire slowly, fire quickly. And sometimes if you have staff that cause problems for you and your agency, it's best to cut them loose quick and not try to resolve it over a lengthy period of time when there isn't really no hope to resolve some of those issues. But that would be my only, it's more of a lesson learned than a regret.